9 out of 10 people fail to lose weight. Now this isn't because they're lazy, but it's because they don't know what they're doing. Now if you stick around till the end of this video, we'll teach you how to get into the top 10% and stay in the top 10%. And if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on anything we might miss.
Screw your keto, screw your low carb, and screw your protein diets. All that's doing is overcomplicating things and getting you off track. We're gonna show you how to stay consistent, disciplined, and lose weight the easy way.
Now, a word that you may have heard before is proportions. Now this isn't math, all it is food. Now make sure that you're tracking your proportions and being consistent about it. Now you can do this various ways. There's different apps you can use, and there's even your phone. You have it right there. Take a picture of it, bam, track it. You can use whatever you want, a paid service, a free service. Just make sure you're aware of what's in your food. Now another common mistake is missing the hidden oils within your food. Now this could be vegetable oil, olive oil. A lot of these oils have hidden calories that you don't even realize. Another thing that has a lot of hidden calories is liquids, lemonade, Coke. You're drinking it with every meal. That's 1,000 calories total throughout your day that you're not aware of. Now you also have to be aware of the healthy foods. Even though they're labeled as healthy, even though there might be fruits and vegetables, that doesn't just mean you can eat however many you want. You still have to track those in moderation, just like we said earlier, and make sure that you're controlling your proportion size. Now another big thing and a real reason people get off track is cheat meals.
Cheat meals aren't the end of the world, but if you're doing them consistently, they can be the end to your weight loss journey. You may be doing good during the week, but over the weekend, you may want to reward yourself by going out to eat some dinner and having a cheat weekend. This isn't good because this could reset your entire progress. It's demotivating because you won't see progress, and that will cause you to stop your diet.
Now, another common mistake is looking at the scale too often. You might be weighing yourself once or twice a day, and that's way too many times. Twice a week is more than enough because a lot of times people get so stuck in the mindset that they need to be losing weight every day, which just isn't realistic. There's water weight, stress, sleep, all things that can affect your weight, and some days it fluctuates, and that's normal. That's okay. But you want to make sure that after a week or two, if you're not seeing any weight loss or even weight gain, then it might be an issue. Don't worry so much about tomorrow, but rather worry about the next 2 weeks. You got to look into the far future before you worry about the near future a lot of times. You got to make sure that you're aware that the scale number doesn't necessarily reflect the weight that you're losing. Sometimes you can actually gain weight as you're losing fat. Now, every person's different, but if your strict goal is to lose weight, you have to make sure to just stay consistent, continue doing what you're doing, and worry about next week instead of tomorrow.
You may be moving less than you think. Some days you may be getting 20,000 steps a day. Maybe the next day you're only getting 1,000. That's an average of 10,000, which is just an average day. You gotta be consistent in your diet and your cardio. Oftentimes people rely only on cardio. Yes, cardio is obviously very helpful with burning calories, but it's not the only answer. Lifting weights and other just active activities will help you lose weight as well.
Cardio is something that is important. However, it's not always necessary because just like abs, weight loss happens in the kitchen. Now you gotta make sure that you are active, and while, like I said, it's not necessarily necessary, it'll just be more work in the kitchen. So make sure to try to balance it to find the perfect median for yourself. And with that being said, you might be impatient as well. A lot of times you'll be looking at the scale 2 weeks later and you'll be like, I only lost 5 pounds, instead of looking at like, I'm already down 5 pounds. You got to realize that it takes time. A building isn't built in a day. It takes a lot of time. And because of that, so does your body. Your body, you got to treat it as something that you don't worry about tomorrow. As I already said, you worry about the next 2 weeks. You got to make sure that you're slowly losing instead of a fast gain, which ultimately will lead to a fast crumble. Because what happens a lot of time, people come out the gate excited, motivation, and they don't realize that discipline is more important. Some people try to do a crazy deficit like 1,000 calories and they instantly lose it because it's not sustainable. It's not realistic. Your body's not used to that. Start off by doing something simple. A snack that you eat every day, just cut it out. Walk an extra 1,000 steps and drink 1 more bottle of water. And all of a sudden you'll see, oh shoot, I lost 1 pound this week. And just slowly increase as needed. Now the moment that you've been waiting for, the secret to getting into the top 10% and staying in the top 10%. Now the first very common lie, the 10% know is a lie, is that you have to cut out carbs. This is not the case. Although in some cases it can help people, it's not necessary. As long as you're tracking your calories, tracking your proportions, you'll understand that you can eat carbs just in moderation. The second lie is that more cardio will just automatically fix it. Like we said earlier, abs, just like weight loss, happens in the kitchen. You gotta be consistent in the kitchen more than cardio. And finally, the biggest lie that you're probably told, and the one that you wanted to hear that isn't what you heard, is a fat burner. Now that you can't just put something on your body to help you lose fat. You can't just freeze your fat. You can't expect a paper to get filled out when the pencil and paper are in front of you and not move your hand. Some work is gonna have to be applied by you. And ultimately, this work isn't a sacrifice, but it's an investment.
In conclusion, stay consistent, track your calories, get good recovery, and give it time. Giving it time is the most important part because Rome wasn't built in a day.
Like he said, Rome wasn't built in a day. A lot of people underestimate what they can do in 10 years, but they overestimate what they can do in a year. Now, I'm sure you've heard that before, and this is true, the same thing about a lot of people overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can do in a month. Now, just stay consistent, be disciplined, and you'll see crazy changes. And it doesn't even have to be dramatic changes, like we said. Just small, little changes here and there go a long way. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe.
And comment down below if you have any questions or if we missed anything. We'll for sure get back to them.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Catch y'all.